So yeah, I'm starting off today by talking about Midnight Club 3, one of the best racing games from the 2000s. Obviously back then, the Need for Speed games held the crown when it came to street racing games, but Midnight Club wasn't too far behind. The first two games in the series were okay, but never really offered as much as Need for Speed. They didn't use licensed cars, had next to no customization, and didn't look too groundbreaking either. With the release of the third game in the series, Rockstar San Diego completely overhauled the series' look and style, but kept its fast action gameplay. The major positive of this game has to be its customization. If you go back and play an old Need for Speed game, you quickly realise that the visual upgrades aren't that great. Every car uses the same ugly generic body kits, but Midnight Club uses real life manufacturers for all the body parts and rims, giving the car's cosmetic upgrades a more realistic look. Being able to really make those cars you see in the Fast and Furious movies, or those big over the top SUVs and supercars you saw in hip hop videos at the time, with those massive chrome rims. I honestly could just spend hours in this game just customising cars, listening to that banging background music. The game had such a massive amount of cars and even bikes to choose from, with a whopping 69 in the base version and 94 in the remix edition. Everything from Japanese tuners, luxury sedans, SUVs and European supercars, you had access to it all. You obviously had to progress through the game first, which takes you through 3 different cities across America, these being San Diego, Atlanta and Detroit, with Tokyo being added in the remix edition. Now whilst the gameplay is fun, it can sometimes feel a bit tedious. The races are way more open than something you'd find in Need for Speed. Getting to each checkpoint is entirely up to you, and how you navigate through the busy streets. Also, the AI is no slouch either. They will overtake you and leave you behind in a second if you mess up. The game's arcadey mechanics make for some fun and fast-paced races, especially when cutting through the insane amounts of traffic on the highway. But due to how the cars handle, there's a lack of any drifting or drag events, and it only focuses on one type of racing. I saw a comment the other day that said Need for Speed is a racing game that has cars in it, whilst Midnight Club 3 is a car game that has racing in it, and I think that's what sums up the difference between the two games. There's kind of a story here, but it's very generic. You constantly get updates from mechanics in each city you visit, obviously the most iconic being Oscar at 619 Customs.
You, ese? Listen, I know you like to hang out with the kids.
Did he just call me a nonce? But in all honesty, you can go through the whole game without paying attention to any of it, and you're not missing out on much. Most races in this game are absolute carnage, and feel like they're completely based on luck, and how you've managed to hit the wall as you've turned the corner. The slipstream boost comes in clutch as well, helping you get that last minute overtake just before the final checkpoint. It does make the game have that Fast and Furious feel, as each race has about a split second between you and second place. The amazing visuals, gorgeous customisation to the fast paced racing and perfectly orchestrated soundtrack. There's a lot to love about Midnight Club 3, and fuck it, I'm going to say it's so clear of Need for Speed Most Wanted. And it also had a great PSP port, which is completely identical to its console counterpart. I miss the Midnight Club games, and I just wish Rockstar would bring the series back. I feel like this type of game is what the racing genre needs right now.